Hello my fellow garden gals and guys, welcome back to my channel, Serenity Now Garden. My name's Jeannie and I garden in central Minnesota in a zone 4B. So today I have a plant haul to show you here. I have about 8 plants or so. I always like to buy plants that I've never seen available in my area before. So if they look really unique, I like to pick them up. We have this Variegated Joe Pye Weed that's really pretty. We have some coneflowers that I haven't seen yet for sale in my area. And we have a few other plants over here that I'm going to show you. So let me kind of take you around to my garden and I'll kind of show you where I'm going to plant everything and give you a closer look. Okay, so let's just start in my cut flower garden here. I just want to show you guys a few of these monarchs that are just congregating here. It is just gorgeous. They're just around my zinnias. There's about 6 or 7 back here right now. So I have about 4 varieties of zinnias right here. They really love the meadow liatris as well. But between these two plants, they are just all over the garden this time of year, and I just love it. It's just mesmerizing. I love looking from my office window up by my house there. I always see monarchs out here, so I will be planting some swamp milkweed and some common milkweed so they have a host plant. I'll be doing that in the far back part of my property by the wetlands. But isn't this just amazing, you guys? I've just never ever had this amount of butterflies in my yard before. We have gomphrena and some purple print zinnia over here. I just love it. One of the best things I did was to put in this cut flower garden. Look at that. And they let you get so close sometimes. So I just wanted to show you guys that before I show you my little plant haul. I'll also have some footage at the end of the video here that is really pretty. So let me show you some of the plants that I bought. Now I'm a sucker for plants that I've never seen before. Unique coneflowers. This one is called Dark Shadows Wicked Coneflower. Now it's a little past its prime, but if you can imagine these colors like really vibrant, this is a great like lower growing, more compact coneflower to put at the front of your border. I will be moving this neon burst dogwood that's just behind it. It just didn't go here very well. You know, it's going to get a little bit bigger, and there's some Cheyenne Spirit coneflower just right here behind it, and I can't see it very well from my window from the house because of this dogwood, so I think I'm going to move it and put this here. And hopefully this will fill in nicely. But the stems are a bit darker on this plant, and I just thought it was so pretty. I love my raspberry kismet coneflowers, so I thought this would be a little bit similar. I put the other coneflower over here that I got. Here we go. This is sweet Sandia Coneflower. Now, these stay pretty tall. They can get 36 inches tall. These are the ones with, look at this picture here. It has like green or lime green around the margins of the petals. Really pretty. This is just past its prime too, probably, but can you see like the green on the edges there? And the cone, like the seeds on the middle part of this flower is just amazing. I think it's really going to attract the finches and the bumblebees, and I'm going to put it right in the middle of this ajuga here. I'm going to cut out some of that ajuga. The ajuga I had is mostly like some ground cover place filler for now, so weeds don't grow in, but I'm slowly taking some of that out. So I think I need some color like this here, and I think this will do it. Such a pretty coneflower. I had to have it. And here's a golden curls willow. Now this tree will get about 20 by 20, so it stays kind of compact for a willow. I decided to put it's called Rogers flower or Rodgersia pinnata superba back here. You guys, I've been looking for one of these forever, and I have not been able to find it around here. This is what it looks like fully grown. And a website called this plant is looking prehistoric, and I think that is the perfect word for it. It just looks like it just loves to be like in a rainforest or next to a pond. So I'm really excited about having this plant. It took me years to find. I have planting it right next to this elderberry that stays compact. So happy about that. Let me kind of take you through here. Look at the back there, how tall those amaranths got. It's amazing. Everything's growing in so good this year. Got some iris lining this path, some Sun King Aralia, and this is where I decided to put the Pink Frost Joe Pye Weed. And I'll show you a picture. The flowers are just spent here, but I'll show you a picture of what the flowers look like when it's in its prime. But really, the amazing thing about this plant is the variegated foliage. Really windy day, so it's kind of, sorry about that. I'm going to put it right here where this Francis Williams Hosta is because it's not liking it here that much. Francis Williams Hosta can't really take a lot of sun. So I'm going to put it there and I'll transplant this hosta somewhere else where it'll be happier. But I think it's going to look very pretty with this dark elderberry, the native elderberry background here. I think it'll really stand out. Oh, let's keep going here. We have some caladiums. We have some astilbe that are just kind of a little crisp right now this time of year. But this is a hosta that I got. I got it on sale for $9, and this is where I'm going to put it. This is called Hans Hosta. I'll put a picture of what it looks like fully grown so you can kind of see the variegation on these leaves are amazing. I love it. Hans Hosta is a sport of Andrew, but it's like a mid-size hosta, so I think this will be a good spot for it. This is my hosta garden just behind it here. It's kind of shady here, so you can't see really far back, but here's a little island I wanted to spruce up a bit. I found a plumbago to put here. I've never seen plumbagos around here. I didn't even know they can grow in zone 4, but look at how blue the flowers are. And the foliage is starting to turn like a reddish, really pretty. Now it says this is a vigorous grower, so we'll see. I might split this and spread it if it can fill in this area. Happy about that. And I have some sedums over here. Oh, and there was a sale on mulch, $2 a bag. So you know me, I had to get 60 bags over there in the back for future projects we'll have going on this year. But here's just some sedums, penstemon, Millennium allium, and I decided to put these two grasses. You guys, I got these grasses. I'll put the names on the screen here for $2 each. Yes, they don't look great, but look at how big they will get. Now, they're two different ones, but they have these plumes on them that are really pretty, and I think I'm going to put them both here. So I think that'll look good for some privacy, and you know grasses are just so pretty in the fall. So yeah, these will grow in like 5 feet tall. So I'm excited about that. Well, I hope you guys like my plant haul. I'm going to take you back to the coneflower garden, and I'll just kind of leave you with some footage of all these monarchs. Take care, you guys. Happy gardening, and I'll see you next week.